Let's do this.
Come here, brother.
My name is William Martindale. I was born December 10th, 1974 in Dallas, Texas, and I was raised in Longview, Texas, and this is my story. I'll start from the beginning. My mom and dad was divorced by the time I was 2 years old. Pretty much all my life I thought I was the reason behind that. So for every bit of my life I thought I was the reason they divorced, because I was pulled between the two, thinking my dad chose me over my mom when she already had 2 children. My dad was a Baptist preacher, Southern Baptist preacher. My mom was just a house mom, you know, and from the age of 4 months old to 9 years old, she had been married 2 or 3 times. I was brought up in a very dysfunctional family. Even though my dad was a pastor, behind closed doors, it was totally different than walking through the church doors. My dad worked nights, so my middle sister, she was actually more or less my mom. She was only a year and a half older than me, but she raised me. So when you get 2 kids raising kids, it's very dysfunctional. Being jumped from one family or one parent to another parent felt like a game of tug of war. I was just furious, and by the time I was 13, I was a hardcore addict. I was old enough to know that it was right or wrong, but still I was doing it because that's all I knew. That was my normal. So I had the lifestyle of every teenage boy, really. I mean, girls coming in and out, this, that, and other drugs, you could name it, I had it. And was it right? No. And seeing now, it's not. At that time, it was a kid's paradise, to be honest with you. And then, so I got involved in this organization, and I took an oath and a creed. And lived that lifestyle for better much of my whole life. I'll be 49 in a couple of days, and from 14 to 47 probably, I've lived that lifestyle. And I've been in and out of either prison or jail approximately 198 months of my life. I've been in some type of institution. So after going in and out of prison and stuff, I thought at that particular time I had enough. I was tired. So I said, you know, I'm gonna try this one more time. I remember being at a motel in Longview, and I was tired. I was tired of it. Jail wasn't working, prison wasn't working. I said, you know, I'm just gonna take my life. So I was doing my DLC, which was methamphetamine, and I cut it with a Febreze air freshener plug-in, and did a very large shot, and put me down. I was down, and it felt like, I knew I was dying, and that's what I was wanting, but I didn't want to go through the pain of dying. I just thought I was going to go to sleep, just not wake up. Well, long and behold, that's not what happened. You hear people talking about life and death, and you see lights. Well, what I seen is was no lights. It's kind of like that movie Ghost, when the guys are going down the alley, you see all these shadows and demons. But that's what I seen, because that's the life I was living. Not that I gave my life to Christ at 11 or 12 years old, but I didn't live my life as Christ at all. I was like, okay. Well, I was able to be strong enough to grab the phone, and I called my middle sister, Shauna. And she's a little gal. She's not big, and the door was locked. I don't know how she got it open, but anyway, she got it open, and now this is what she told me. I was gray, I was blue, I was cold, my lips were swollen. I was ready to die. I had nothing left. So I believe now I fully have given my life totally to Christ. I probably got a long ways to go, but I'm a lot better off than where I was. I'm not glorifying by anything I've done in my past, but I am grateful and thankful that I've had the bad in my life because I wouldn't know what good was. I am thankful that I had pain because I wouldn't know how it felt to be good. I am grateful for the lost because for everything I've lost, I have gained so much more. I am more content, more happy than I have ever been in my life. And I want to thank the ministry. I want to thank Brother Tim, Brother Cody for opening their arms for people like me, a safe place for people like me, like you. If you're watching this, 9 times out of 10, you're probably in the same shoes that I'm in and afraid to step up, but don't be. Fear is a liar. He will come, steal, kill, and destroy. And it's the greatest feeling in the world to be free. Chains are broken.
What would you say to your sons if they were, to your kids if they were here right now?
I would tell them I'm so sorry for being the man choosing alcohol and drugs over them. I would tell them that I own up to everything I've done and they never did anything wrong. I would tell them that I love them and I miss them. And I pray every day that God will put them back in my life.